freeway, the wrong side of the road. The guy on the white bear was barely even paying attention. He was pretty much doing everything but driving on his cell phone and looking behind him and over his shoulder. In rush hour traffic, it's really insane here what we're witnessing with these two dirt bikes.
And you know, whether or not these motorcycles or dirt bikes are street legal or not, they were only wanted for not having helmets, right?
Yeah, the initial, it was just a violation of of riding these bikes where they're not street legal. And as long as the two of them didn't have anything else going on, as Desmond mentioned, they would have been pulled over. They probably would have gotten a ticket. And if everyone cooperated, as this CHP unit gets real close to them, if everyone cooperated, they probably would have been told to go home, or at most a ticket and impounding the bikes. If they didn't have any warrants or anything like that, they probably would not have ended up in jail tonight. And now they for sure are, because at minimum now it's felony evading.
Felony evading, we don't know if those bikes are really theirs or not.
Right.
Maybe that's why they took off. So some very dangerous driving here. We're seeing the speed tracker there on SkyCal telling us these two motorbikes are going about 50 miles an hour at times, and traffic getting a little heavier here. But again, these two guys have a great advantage. These motorbikes have no problem slipping through traffic. And like you said, Mike, they're very lucky. They haven't hit any side mirrors. They haven't sideswiped anybody, because it's very easy to lose your balance once you get hit and you're disoriented. But doesn't look like that's the case.
Yeah, it isn't. And, I don't know if it's a strategy of theirs to hang out where the traffic is the worst, because certainly they're doing that. I mean, but what they don't know, or what they should know, is that there is a CHP fixed wing and a sheriff's helicopter in addition to all of the news helicopters that are up there. So they may be able to lose the ground units, but they're certainly not going to lose either of the law enforcement aircraft that are above them. The other thing that is, a disadvantage for law enforcement is because these aren't street legal, there's no license plates, right? So there's no way for them to run it, figure out who these guys are, and catch up with them later. That's not really an option in this situation. So as the guy on the blue bike now looks like standing up, yeah.
Oh.
Now that's interesting. So I can't tell, is that a shoulder? That's a shoulder, right? So that car is also driving on the shoulder. So I wonder what that was about, if that car was trying to, slow them down, or was also, and there he is, still on his phone.
Gosh. It is just nerve-wracking seeing this.
Go ahead, Des.
I think we've all experienced, really rude motorcycles with the high speed lane splitting and stuff in traffic, and now on the right-hand shoulder, maybe that vehicle is just getting aggravated trying to kind of block them in. But all it's going to take is one person to try to make a lane change, cut over really quickly, and they're going to make contact with that mirror, and at the very least, they are going to be in some serious pain when they get knocked off their bike. If they're lucky that that's all that happens. So it's really crazy. I mean, I almost wonder with all of the kind of brashness of these suspects, if the one on the white bike was like live streaming or something. It's really an unfortunate recent kind of occurrence that we've been seeing with some of these suspects getting on social media and almost like bragging that they're doing this. And so worth wondering if that's what it is. But yeah, here we are, southbound 710, and this is definitely one of the more congested areas here, southbound between the 60 down to about Washington.